Okay, so I think it's unfair that your previous day, your mood, your feelings is now on the new day. New day has nothing to do with that. So you imagine, you carrying that same mood and energy over for the weeks and weeks or days and days, months and months. And you're trying to figure out why everything is so wrong or bad. It's because our mind and our thinking. And I think what I feel as though would be helpful is like a girls club. So if any of you guys are interested, ladies that are listening to me, interested in being a part of this girls club that I want to create, and it's more of a support system. I don't care like where you at in the world. We could just do like weekly check-ins. Like we can do like a weekly Zoom call or something and just check up on each other. Something, a safe space, because in this world and everything that's happening, we don't talk about it much. And if we do talk about it, are we really being honest? And really having self-reflection is really, really important, is because you can really see yourself for yourself. It's kind of like shaving your hair off. Be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know my eyes is this way. I didn't know my nose looks like this. I didn't know my lips look like this. It's like, so it's kind of like that. And I even learned like a couple of arguments in like a relationship I had in the past was caused, not all of them granted, but me being honest, was caused because I made assumptions. So I was reading this book called The Four Agreements. And the first one was, first agreement about not making assumptions. And I found myself making assumptions like, but this is only because either this person cheated, and just like now I'm assuming it's not really great, because like once they cheat, the trust, it's really hard to build up from that. And to be honest, in the back of your mind, you're still thinking, okay, who he's with, who he's calling, who's that texting, let me see your phone, whatever. You go through all of that, and I kind of feel like that is not healthy. So unless if you're in a situation like that and that person doesn't prove themselves to be okay, like if they show you, they'll give you their ass a kiss multiple times, trust and believe, that's how they feel. Because the moment that we allow them back in, this goes both hands, female, male, the moment that we allow them back in from disrespecting us in whatever way that was, we tell them how to treat us. So example is, okay, he cheats the first time, I take him back, right? Now he's like, oh, okay, well, I got caught, so let me just try to be really good at hiding it the second time. What he do? Cheat again the second time. So what I do? You be like, oh no, girl, you should have left. No, didn't, trying to make it work. When I realized I'm the one who's trying to fix something that I never broke. Okay, being upfront and honest with you. But when I got that epiphany, like, hold up, do you know who I am? I am rich, okay? I'm a rich being, soon to be wealthy. So I am the heiress and the princess of God, the eternal kingdom. So everything that I have is manifestation. Everything that I'm getting now, like I said, I posted something, watch me manifest everything. Once I start my business, granted, I'm gonna make over 10K revenue for sure. Now people can doubt that all day long. Long as I don't doubt it, that's all that matters. Not even debt. To me, it's not just money. It's what the freedom that money gives. Because I fell in love with this one guy, Mind. I won't tell you who he is, but he's on IG. And fell in love with his mind. And he had said something like, if I say this, you probably know who it is. But he said something. It's about freedom. Like time freedom is the most important. And listening to him and things like that, like, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the guy you want. You want someone else like that. Like, it was not about looks. It's not about like if he had money. It was just because his mind was so attracting to me. It was a different type of love than I ever had. He doesn't know that I love him. Like, I'm a secret admirer or whatever. But not a stalker admirer. But anyways, back to what I was saying. But yeah, guys, like, I want to start this. So if you guys are interested, just DM me. I want it to be a help to you guys in any, not any kind of way. Let me rephrase that, because that could go so many ways. But I want to be hope to you ladies who's like, okay, I want to get it right. Like, I want to stop sexing. I want to just, focus on me. What would that look like? Like, self-care, self-love is so, so important. And I feel like we dive in so many relationships without truly knowing who we are and loving ourselves. Hurt people hurt people. I know you hear that saying all the time, but it's so, so, so true. But imagine if people love people. Imagine you go out in the world and you love yourself so well, so good, inside and out. You attract that. We attract what we are. They're a reflection of us. Our environment is a reflection of us. The way we live is a reflection of us. If your house dirty, well, baby, trust and believe something is dirty, or your insides is dirty, something's dirty. You are a reflection. So, don't want to make this video again. Oh my gosh, 6 minutes long. I'll probably make another part 3. But yeah, guys, like, I just felt compelled to do this because I love God so much, and I find myself not doing all things right. Granted, not perfect, but there's some things where you just like, yeah, you should be doing. But granted, you be like, how, you don't know, how I feel to do this or did try. You know what? What's the word? Try me. Probably been there. Probably been where you at. I mean, granted, I don't have kids, so I don't really. I mean, I do know parenting because kind of practically with the parents of my niece and nephew, but it's different stories. Not like that, like nothing bad, but like that's a whole long story. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. It's like not like that. It's just I'm just with God, and I just want to share my story if need be. If God leads me to share my story with you guys, to help you in some kind of way where you don't feel down or insecure or depressed about yourself. You are beautiful. The same God who created the heavens, who created the earth, who created the flowers, who created the little ants, created you. And that is amazing, because God yes, he did. God thought that you was needed in this world, if that makes sense. So you're in this world to fulfill your purpose, your destiny, to live, not to be burdened by worries or anxieties, because God said cast all your cares upon him. What kind of God is that? That is amazing God, who whatever you're going through, cast it, give it away to him, and you try to live your life as best as you can. Granted, if there's a loss in the family, that can't be easy. I get it, been there. But you got to find a place where you can grieve in a healthy manner, but then also live your life. And that can kind of come off a little rude, but the thing is that death is all around us. We are not promised tomorrow, and
the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to love you. Self-love is more important, because self-love is more important than anything, and your mental health is so, so important. Once you get you together, I mean you together. Now, I'm not talking about financially. I mean, yes, financially, but I'm not meant to say
materialistic. I'm not talking about like really? I'm not talking materialistic.
I'm talking you internally. Like, what do you like? What kind of lifestyle you want to live? Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself outside of your current circumstances? Do you really love yourself, or are you constantly bashing yourself for the way your thighs are shaped? I got hip dips, and I've been trying to get rid of them because, the gym was closed, and so I've been doing my own little situations. But do I bash myself constantly for the things that I guess I consider wrong with me or whatever? Like, but are you saying, you know what? I love you just the way you are. Or if it's something that's fixable, fix it. Don't go around harvesting negative and toxic energy. It's not needed. I'm gonna make another video because this video is too long. Okay, guys.